Well, hey y'all, I'm David. Maggie's running right there. Maggie. Here come Maggie. And we want to welcome y'all to Vista Acres. Welcome to the Vista Acres Homestead channel. All right, y'all. We've had a rainy week, which, you know, probably later this summer we'll be wishing for rain. But I'll tell you, those potatoes you saw us this week planting, they have came up. They're coming up good. Broccoli and the cabbage we planted, it's coming up good too. Coming up really good. Whew. Be careful, we're gonna get marred up with mud, as they say. Yeah, you see that? That's looking good. Look at these potatoes. Wow, y'all. And we didn't think they'd come up. I'll be honest. We didn't think they'd come up. We thought we'd waited too long. They was dried up. Wasn't gonna be good for nothing. All right, the guineas. Guineas are interesting birds, y'all. You see, they're a community type bird. You got these three up here. You got at least one or two probably sitting. You got two of them in there sitting, Maggie. Yeah, you got two of them in there sitting. And then you got these up here. So guineas are very interesting. There's no doubt. Right down there. There they are sitting and keeping those eggs from getting wet. Angie thinks there's one up there sitting in that dirt. All right, here's another one here. We're the last one. Yeah, they decided to cross the road. Like I said, cars is their biggest predator. That's gotten more of my guineas than anything is cars. Getting ran over. All right, is that looking good or what, y'all? And that is, we can call it, that is cabbage. All right, now that's broccoli and cabbage. I thought we planted more broccoli than that, but been battling the ants, y'all. Battle with the ants. See how the ants are getting in that? And they're just killing them. They've got quite a few of them. I'm gonna have to weed that, ain't I? Beans are looking really good. Garlic, it's looking pretty good. And Maggie, she's out and about there. I hated to bring her out here. She'll be muddy head to toe. And look there, deal's looking good. That looking good or what? I like that deal look, the way it's looking. Maggie! So Maggie's she's finding that guinea nest, I guess. Maggie, let's go. Let's go, Maggie. Come on. All right, y'all. We'll try to get some of these chores done. There goes that rooster chasing Maggie. He likes chase. They go round and round now. Alright, yeah, Maggie's gonna get muddy. Look what I bought. Bought some 55-gallon barrels. These had pickles in it. And so we're gonna make something this week. Hopefully the weather lets up, and they're supposed to let up tomorrow, so maybe we can get on it tomorrow. But we're gonna make something pretty interesting out of these barrels. I'm kinda excited about doing that, y'all. So we're gonna get in here. Man, it looks like I need to go get another thing of hay. I don't know why this pen gets so dang dirty, but it does. I'm gonna leave you with these. Don't go run out of here. We're gonna have to clean this thing. We're gonna have to clean this thing out, y'all. Maggie. They get dirtier than any chicken. I guess because maybe they're white chicken. I tell you what, y'all, we have put straw down and tried to keep that pen clean. And I don't know if it's just because they're white chickens, but these are the dirtiest looking chickens I think we've ever had. And Angie and I'll tell you, with these American breast chickens, we hadn't made up our mind whether we like them or not. They're just dirty looking, you know, right, Angie? Yeah, we're gonna have to hopefully long clean this pen out. It's nasty. That's a lot of chickens, y'all. I'm gonna put you down here with old Kane and his bunch. They might be a little bit more entertaining. Never know what Kane and his bunch gonna do. Tell you what, y'all, it has been raining and it is nasty, nasty, nasty. Nasty. Come on, Maggie. Here. Oh, it is muddy and nasty. Okay. Hey, y'all can see Kane and them are doing good. I'll leave you with old Thomas and his group. I gotta get the water going now. I'm gonna take y'all up here and put y'all with the royal palms and the red stars slash Isis. Isis red. Okay, y'all. We got the geese, got their watering going on. I got a little bit more feeding I probably need to do. I don't give these lavenders a full scoop because they don't eat that much, ain't but 4 of them. Try to save where I can on feed, you know what, y'all? Yeah, that's about right there what I get. That's about half a scoop. And I'll show y'all here in a little bit. Boy, we got lavender chicks. These old ladies and gentlemen there, they did their job. And I decided to give the Brahmas a little bit more. Old Guinea, he keeps his distance from this bunch, you know what? Maggie. Come on, Maggie. And I gotta give the gotta give the geese, the turkeys here, some feed. So I may just give them, split a scoop with them. Alright, y'all. Give these a little bit. That rooster, I don't know, boy. I tell you what, him and Maggie goes at it. Maggie, hey, get back in there. Come here, you. Maggie had all she wanted. Maggie, you want to go back in and straighten him out? Huh? You want to go back in and straighten him out? I think she got all she wanted of him. Hey, you want to go back in and straighten him out? Huh? All right, mate, come on. I was watching old Luma Acres this morning, y'all. It's a really good YouTube channel, engine I've watched for years. I guess we've been watching them. We've been watching them probably for 5-6 years. Really good channel, y'all. And well, he was talking about his guardian dog had killed some of his chicks. I think he killed all the chicks. But to how, you know, it takes a long time to get a good guardian dog. Now, am I gonna say Maggie's a good guardian dog? Y'all that watch the videos regularly probably would call me out on that one. Maggie's track record, y'all that's new to the channel, and hey, I really appreciate you new subscribers. But Maggie, she has killed, I know, 2 chickens and probably 3 or 4 quail, maybe 5 or 6 quail. To my knowledge, she's never killed a baby chick. She's never done that. And the chickens that she killed, what I remember, both of them was lavenders. I know one of them was. I can't remember the other one for sure. I think it was a lavender. And basically, what happened was, I guess there we go. You have to do that too. They like drinking out of that. Bring in some straw. Alright, but back to my story. That lavender, she was a pup, and that lavender, I think, hit her. I think it actually frogged her, and that was the end of the lavender. And she didn't mean to. She sat there trying to get it back up, and it was dead. There wasn't nothing she could do. And that was the last one a couple years ago that I remember Maggie killing. So you gotta be patient with them, y'all. And that's the big thing with what I've learned. And I don't have cattle, don't have sheep, don't have goats, but what I have learned is you've really got to be patient with her. And I'm probably sometimes, Angie says I'm probably too patient with her. And I do, y'all. When we come up here with the chickens, y'all, I let Maggie be Maggie. Maggie does, as you can see right there, she does what Maggie wants to do. The Brahmas, y'all, they're doing really good. We sold 20 of these this week. That was a blessing. And we also sold 10 turkeys. That was a blessing. That helps out on the feed, y'all. And these are doing well. As you can tell, we've had a lot of rain. And hey, let me tell you something. You better be glad we don't have smell-o-vision, because there's nothing smells better in an old farm that has had a lot of rain. Anybody that's got a farm will tell you, when it rains, a farm has a distinct odor. Yeah. But yeah, hey, talk about odors. Let me show you this goose egg. Woo, was that bad? I mean, to tell you, that was bad, y'all. It was bad. Whew, y'all. Well, I had a goose egg. I was about to candle it and take a look at it, and it exploded in my hands. Whoo, does that stink, y'all? So I've got to get that. I got to figure out, get that out here. Rinse it off. Man. Hey, y'all, was that bad or what? I didn't have the camera going when it exploded, but yeah, it was bad. All right, y'all, let's take a look at the rabbits here, see what's going on. Looks like they're doing pretty good. That one's cute. I like the little brown one. I like the white ones too, they're cute. That brown one's cute. Look and kind of see what I gotta do. Looks like we're pretty good. I got these at Tractor Supply, y'all, not a sponsor, and even the water bottle's not a sponsor, but these are really good water bottles, y'all. And these have been good. I think they leak a good bit, because I don't think he drinks that much water. Well, it's actually, if you look at it, it's leaking. And I guess that little ball bearing in there gets that way, and had to replace them. All right, there's old Blue. Blue's doing good. Maggie must be tired. Which Maggie hadn't felt too good today. I've noticed that. She hadn't been her actual wild self today. She's nasty. She's gonna have to have a bath when we get home. I want her to get out and get some of her exercise. That's a big thing with especially a German Shepherd like Maggie is. Maggie's not an American German Shepherd, but with she's a Czech, I think is what she is, German Shepherd. You really got to exercise them. They're like the Belgium. You got to exercise them, or they're a handful. All right, y'all, it's the first time I've been up here. Looks good. I got some blue eggs. Looks like I need to get in the incubator. And yeah, everything looks real good. Angie said that, and the crippled leg wasn't doing good. So, she may have already got him. There's the babies, y'all. That's how fast quail grow. Very quickly. And there is a mean one in there. And it may be that one that's running around. I'm gonna have to take a look at that. I got two of them. Two of them white ones. Their head looks like something has pecked on it. Alright. Now I don't have mean of the Pharaoh Caternixes. Usually they're pretty docile. And still no egg from these folks. Y'all hiding eggs on that other side over there or what? You got blue eggs, and the Pharaohs there look good. Alright, y'all, that gets the North Vista done. Got all the quail fed and the rabbits done. And, go down here and pull this water hose out of the geese pen. If you don't, it'll be nasty. I think I got everything done. Everything wrapped up here. Have to come back later this evening and get some eggs. Yeah, we got that done. Make sure we got all the lids, because we're supposed to get some more rain today. I think it's supposed to clear off like it's doing. And then it's supposed to be thunderstorms again. Yeah, I got all the lids on the feed buckets. Maggie. Don't want her sitting in my lap. Let's check on the old sitting turkeys, and I think there's a hen in there. This thing's stuck. Alright, Maggie. Yeah, apparently they ran the hen off. Yeah, that's gonna be a mess. I'll probably end up having to, yeah, they got the eggs on them. I guess I need to get those eggs out of here today. They're probably all right. There's an egg. We lost one of the American breast chickens that Angie hatched. Got egg bound, y'all. And we lost it. Okay, let's walk down here to the house. And let's let me give you a plant update and baby chick update, y'all. All right, plants. Angie's got tomato plants out here. Well, you put everything out here, hadn't you? Yeah, she's got all the plants out here. Tomato plants, pepper plants that we planted. There's her sweet potato plants. And got a little bit of everything out here. We got to get this stuff in the ground as soon as it dries. And we might even sell some of them. We was hoping to have a sale today, but it's just too rainy, stormy, and nasty, y'all. So that didn't happen. Maggie, good job. All right, so how's the chicks doing? They're doing good. This is where we sold all the baby ones out of, right, Angie?
Those have really grown since we sold those others out.
Yeah. These are definitely, I think, Brahmas up here.
Yeah, they're going to be just huge Brahmas.
Yeah. Yeah, they're big Brahmas. Well, that one right there looking at it is a turkey. Only a loyal chicken breeder could love one of those. Right, honey? All right, y'all. Here's the turkeys. Got 3 turkeys in there. And we've got rest of them are chickens. Brahmas again, I'm pretty sure. So you starting to feed them outside here, I guess?
Yeah.
It's nice to have these brooders.
Yeah, I wish we would get the water set up. That would be good.
All right.
Well, I'm going to have to pull it down and behind.
All these but one are lavenders. Right, Maggie? Maggie's watching them. Maggie loves her chicks, don't she, Angie? And then here, these are all mixed here. I think there's some chocolate Morans in here. There's some Easter eggers in here. And there's some Brahmas in here. So, there's just a bunch of different ones in here. But you know, there again, you know, I was talking about a guardian dog. And Maggie's a good one. Maggie. Just bragging on you. Don't go in there and kill a chick, alright? Alright. Huh? And these are Red Star / Ices, y'all. And they just all went and hid, but so we bought some of them. We didn't hatch those. Well, we don't have a Red Star rooster, so we didn't try to hatch any of those. All right, y'all. Okay, y'all. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you hadn't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We appreciate that. We appreciate those like buttons, y'all. Hit that like button if you like the video. Can't thank you enough for that. And thank you for everybody that watches the videos. Again, just can't thank you all for that. And y'all, as I always say here on the Vista Acres, thank you for watching.